savage and the world is just a joke. I got the banjo screaming like a banshee in the night, and the 808s hitting like a heavyweight fight. Cracks windshield, blood on the dash. I'm the queen of the impact, I'm the king of the crash. You're a passenger, a ghost, just a blur in the lane. I'm the one who's driving through the fire and the rain. Gravel and glass underneath the tire. Tear it up, burn it down, set the road on fire. Never told. I'm the jagged little fragment in the palm of your hand. I'm the desert storm coming for the lay of the land. No brakes, no mercy, just a heavy-footed lad. I'll be grinding down the gears until the engine is dead. The road ends here. Only the wreckage remains. Set the road on fire. Gravel and glass screaming in the wind. The road starts to break where the nightmare begins. Upload the hatred, download the fear. The end of the circuit is finally here. I'm moving like a shadow through the binary code. A high-speed crash on a digital road. A killer frequency, a sharp-edged wave, digging out the dirt for a cybernetic grave. Shift the focus, change the view. There's nothing left of the world that you know. remainder zero. Hero. Zero sum, nothing left to gain. Wash away the logic, leave 'em with the pain. Zero sum, the signal starts to die. Look into the static and tell me what's a lie. I've got iron in the blood and copper in the bone. Building up a kingdom on a rusted out throne. Adrenaline and oil, yeah, the mixture is lean. I'm the ghost in the wiring, I'm the soul in the machine. High voltage, no fuse, watch the cables start to fray. I'm the lightning in the desert, turning midnight into day. Fast flow, lethal dose. Coming for the crown, I'm the only thing standing when the grid goes down. Iron veins pumping through the dark. Feel the surge, feel the heat, catch the fucking spark. Iron veins, we're never gonna stall. Built to be the hammer. Watch the ceiling fall. Soul to the connection, well, the spirit to the frame. I don't need a face and I don't need a name. Just a serial number and a drive to delete. Every weak-minded coward that I find in the street. The master frequency, the physical force. A wrecking ball swinging on a collision course. I'm the lead in the solder, I'm the teeth on the gear. I'm the only sound that you're ever gonna hear. Current rising, limits exceeded. Total system failure. Iron veins pumping through the dark. Feel the surge, feel the heat, catch the fucking spark. Iron veins, we're never gonna stall. Built to be the hammer. Watch the ceiling fall. Looking for a vein in a yard full of wreckage and a world full of pain. You're a stripped out chassis, you're a hollowed out shell. I'm the queen of the salvage in this mechanical hell. Pick up the torch, let the blue flame bite. I'm cutting through the ego in the middle of the night. Fast talk, double inside the head. I'm waking up the power that they all thought was dead. 4 stages of the cycle, moving in a blur. I'm the friction in the system, I'm the engine's dying power. Compression in the chamber, explosive in the spark. A heavy-duty monster screaming through the dark. Run on oxygen, I don't run on light. I'm fueled by the hatred in the middle of the night. Piston pressure, grinding in decay. Turn the internal combustion into external rage. Piston pressure, blowing out the steel. The only thing that's honest is the weight of the steel. Check the tolerance, the clearance is tight. I'm the shadow in the cylinder. I'm looking for a fight, a high velocity impact, a fracture in the block. I'm the ticking of the bomb, I'm the turning of the lock. Every revolution is a step toward the end. I'm the metal fatigue that you can't ever mend. Downshift, red line, tearing through the floor. You wanted the machine, now you're getting the war. Maximum load reached. Structural integrity compromised. Let it blow, 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 blow. Piston pressure, grinding in the cage. Turn the internal combustion into external rage. Piston pressure, blowing out the steel. The only thing that's honest is the weight of the steel. The paint is peeling back, the colors turning brown. I'm the slow decay that's tearing down the town. A chemical reaction, a poison in the air. I'm the brittle point of failure that you didn't see was there. Oxygen and water, the catalyst of hate. Eating through the armor, it's already too late. I'm the cancer in the chassis, the rot inside the frame. I'm the only one who's winning in this losing game. Rust and rage, the surface starts to crack. Once the metal starts to turn, there is no turning back. Rust and rage, the structural decline. I'm the entropy of everything you thought was mine. Brittle and broken, I'm falling into dust, but I'm sharper than the blade that you chose to trust. I'm the jagged edge left when the support gives way. I'm the debt that you're finally gonna have to pay. No shine, no polish, just the raw and the real. The sound of the corrosion eating through the nothing lasts. The iron always returns to the earth. Let it crumble. Rust and rage, the surface starts to crack. Once the metal starts to turn, there is no turning back. Rust and rage, the structural decline. I'm the entropy of everything you thought was mine. Infection. 100% system. Compromised. Goodbye. Digital venom coursing through the wire. Turn the cooling system off and set the data on fire. Digital venom, the signal starts to bleed. I'm the only dirty secret that you're ever gonna need. gonna feed. Positive to negative, the spark starts to fly. I'm the blue light flashing in the corner of your eye. I'm a surge in the system, I'm a blown out fuse. I'm the frantic energy that you're destined to lose. Fast track, heart attack, burning through the board. I'm the final resolution of a dissonant chord. Short circuit, watch the sparks rain down. Metal step, drum set, turn the power into pain and let the logic drown. Short circuit, grounding out the soul. I'm the erratic freaking freak beyond your control. Overheated, overloaded, breaking every rule. I'm the fire in the wiring of a dying breed of fool. I'm a pulse, I'm a twitch, I'm a glitch in the head. I'm the ghost of the electricity that they all thought was dead. Arcs jumping, wires pumping, feel the terror in the line. I'm the malfunction that's starting to look like the design. Smoke in the server, heat in the vent. I'm the 100-watt hatred that's already been spent. Warning, voltage unstable. Arc flash imminent. Short circuit, watch the sparks rain down. Turn the power into pain and let the logic drown. Short circuit, grounding out the soul. I'm the erratic frequency beyond your control. I don't work with wood, I don't work with clay. I mold the cold resentment in a dark and dusty bay. Measuring the malice to 1,000th of an inch. I'm the pressure on the trigger that you didn't feel you'd flinch. Lather turning bridge, burning, cutting through the bone. I'm carving out a masterpiece for a king without a throne. The oil is my ink and the steel is my page. I'm the architect of every bar inside your mental cage. The machinist sharpening the edge, driving home the hatred like a heavy iron wedge. The machinist grinding down the soul. I'm the only part of you that's still in my control. Still in my control. Gets faster, more technical. Blueprints of a breakdown, schematics of a scream. I'm the waking nightmare in your high precision dream. I've got the tolerance is tight and the cooling lines dry. Watch the friction start to smoke as the RPMs fly. I'm the master of the alloy, the dealer of the doom. Building up the tension in a hollow metal room. Calibrate the anger, synchronize the fear. I'm the last mechanical sound that you're ever gonna hear. Precision is everything. Mistakes are fatal. Finish the bill. The machinist sharpening the edge. signal is warping, the image is blurred. The final confession that nobody heard. I'm a static filled in memory, a ghost in the gray, watching the sanity slowly decay. It starts at the edges, it eats through the core. A mental collapse on a digital floor. I'm the white noise screaming in a blacked out room, building a monument inside of a tomb. Never to decay, the wires are crossed. Everything you ever loved is permanently lost. Never decay, the logic is gone. Welcome to the dark where there isn't any dawn. Synapses firing like a gun in the dark, trying to find a flicker, trying to find a spark. But the rot is too deep and the current is cold. I'm the terrifying truth that you've never been told. A brain dead frequency, a flatline beat. I'm the cold concrete staring up from the street. 1% left on a dying machine, the most violent vision that you've ever seen. System memory corrupted. System memory corrupted. Your old pathways dissolving. Forget everything. Neural decay, the wires are crossed. Everything you ever loved is permanently lost. Neural decay, the logic is gone. Welcome to the dark where there isn't any dawn. I was searching. I'm a red line runner, I'm a surge in the lead. I'm the high speed parasite that's starting to bleed. Current in the throat, lightning in the lung, the most dangerous anthem that's ever been sung. I'm a million volt malice, a billion bit burn, watching all the tables finally start to turn. I'm the breaker that snap and the cable that's live. I'm the only piece of energy that's gonna survive. Voltage spike, total overload. Heavy metal step, watch the whole reality finally explode. Voltage spike, the grid starts to scream. I'm the high voltage horror in a low voltage dream. Searing through the plastic, melting through the base. I'm a digital fire in a physical space. No insulation, no safety, no shield. I'm the vine light harvest of a black field. The transformers blowing, the sky's turning blue. I'm the last bit of power that's coming for you. Faster than the signal, harder than the hit. I'm the bottom of the crater, I'm the edge of the pit. Critical failure. Power surging. Burn it all. dream. Choices that we played. I'm a scavenger, a reaper, a collector of the scrap. I'm the only one who made it through the digital trap. Check the tally, check the count, see the total of the cost. In a world of pure salvage, nothing's ever really lost. Total salvage, sift through the remains. Wash the oil from the spirit and the blood from the chains. Total salvage, the rebuild starts now. We're the ones who made the world finally learn how to bow. Stack the bodies of the servers, pile the engines in a heap. I'm the keeper of the secrets that the processes keep. No more codes, no more keys, no more locks on the door. Just the raw, jagged beauty of a mechanical war. We're the masters of the ruin, we're the lords of the rust. Building something immortal out of binary dust. Keep the motor running, keep the signal alive. It's a brand new era, and only we survive. The old world is gone. The new world is metal.